Hello YouTube, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Today we're going to talk about Ghostery. What is Ghostery? Well, it's a tracking and cookie blocking web plugin that works at the browser level to stop if you choose it to, or just tell you about the tracking cookies on a certain site. So I'm going to show you first of all how it works, what it does, then I'm going to uninstall it for you and reinstall it to show you how to install it in Chrome and how you install it in any other browser. Okay, let's get started. So the first site I want to check out, because I go there, MSNBC. Now, this website, if I'm not mistaken, had so many tracking cookies it wasn't funny. So you can see it's I don't think this was the right one, but as you can see, it still has a lot. Add this, Evidon Notice, Facebook Connect, all these tracking cookies have been blocked from tracking my browsing. And cookies don't always do bad stuff. There is good uses for them. Sometimes they remember certain information about you that you gave them to make your browsing experience more smooth. Maybe it'll remember some other stuff, maybe like a username or something like that. But a lot of them are just tracking where you browse in order to make money off you and stuff like that. So it's a good idea to block these, and I do it with Ghostery. Now, Ghostery picks up a lot of different sites. If I go to YouTube, it's not going to catch as many. But anyway, you can see it's blocking, double click there, and if I click on it, sorry. If I click on this here, you can see what it's blocking, and you can edit different options. You can pause the blocking, you can go look at some options, you can give them feedback and look at the help. If we go on options, here it has all these options, and I'm not going to show you these actually now because I'm going to wait till I reinstall it. But this is how it blocks you from everything. So this is a good idea to have this inside your browser. So I'm going to go uninstall it though now. So we go into our settings for Chrome, and then we go into extensions. And what we do is there's an option to enable, disable, or there's an option to completely remove it. We're going to remove it because I'm going to reinstall it. Okay, go back to here. And it's going to be different for every browser. I'll show you that in a bit. But for Chrome, open a new tab or navigate your way to their Chrome store and just type in Ghostery. It'll come right up. Lots of people use this. Click it, add, simple as that. Now it's going to ask you to some stuff because you might want to participate in certain things like Ghost Rank and stuff like that, and you might not. These options configure how often, if ever, you communicate with Ghostery HQ. So if you enable Ghost Rank here, you're going to be sending anonymous statistic data back to Ghostery headquarters, and I believe them. So I'm going to click that because I don't ever do anything questionable in my Google Chrome browser. So any kind of history that they would see, it's fine with me. Ghostery routinely, but they're saying they don't look at it. They just use it for data. But Ghostery routinely updates its tracker library of beacons, advertisement, analytics services, page widgets, and third-party page elements. Enable auto update is highly recommended. So this is just going to keep you up to date on the new sites that it finds and the new tracking cookies it finds. Now, this is if you don't like this bubble thing, if you saw when I went to MSNBC, let's reload the page. It came up with a bubble here, showing me all the things it's blocking or not blocking. Obviously, interesting, because I've uninstalled it, but I haven't selected anything, so it's not actually blocking them yet, but it still shows us them all. And here's the option where you can choose if you don't want this bubble there, because you can have Ghostery do its thing in the background without actually noticing. But I choose to have it on. Here's where you get to pick the kind of tracking cookies you block. Now, one setback you'll notice is sometimes you won't be able to do certain things in your web page, and you'll have to disable Ghostery or AdBlock Plus. If you ever use AdBlock Plus, it's the same kind of thing. Sometimes things get detected as bad that are not. from banking websites and things like that. It doesn't happen a lot, but if it does happen, just remember I said this so that you know to go back in and to disable. So I actually click everything. And you can just click here, select all if you want. You can also go into here and expand this and actually see what's in the list. There's literally tons. This is just for the A section under advertising. So it blocks a lot of different cookies. And if you're happy with your settings, you're going to go to the right here and click the arrow next. You're all done. Ghostery is ready to use. Super. So now we go back to here. We're going to reload this MSNBC page after the Chrome widget gets installed. And you're going to see that every single one is blocking now, and this is how it works. Now, if you're on a different browser, don't worry. And it's the same for any plugin I show you. If you go to their website, it'll know you're looking for Firefox. It'll tell you. See? It's going to have a whole thing here for you. Firefox, Safari, Opera, Internet Explorer. And so what you would do is you would click this and you would just follow it and it would do it for you. Another way is to just search Ghostery Firefox if you're using Firefox. And for Internet Explorer, just go to their webpage here, click on this and install it. Oh, it's also for iOS. Isn't that cool? Okay, so that's pretty much how you install it and how it works, what it is. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. And thank you for watching.